All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. We are running the script picked from our group, Spilling the Tea, for the Clocktower Con 2025 script competition. We have now played it once, and I begged for the opportunity to run it because I have some cool ideas about what the setup should be. And it went really well. It was a really good solve. I managed to solve the whole game, not to brag or nothing, but it did kind of come together. We picked the real Zombull. We had the king that got real, actual, helpful information, and it was pretty good. So let's get started on a setup. Let's go select characters. I have two players that are marked as the deviant. They are opting to be travelers. They will be traveling. And I've just put them as a deviant because I'm going to pick what traveler they are going to be after the rack up. So here's the thing. We are going to have a king because the line of text, the demon knows you are the king, is going to ping off the recluse. And I think that is going to be hilarious and funny. And I really want to see this happen in real time. Other than that, let's get a Yagababble. And then we get 2 minions. So I actually kind of like... I might go Godfather Wizard here, and we can play a Puzzle Master. Now, the king will know that they are not giving misinformation because their ability did function on the recluse. They know they are going to be sober and not puzzle drunk. So I have to make sure I don't actually puzzle drunk them. I could also go Bounty Hunter. If the Bounty Hunter is puzzle drunk, that could be interesting. And then they just don't add an evil player? Is that rude? That might be rude. We'll put it in a choir boy. Let's go an amnesiac ability. I like that. I don't know about town crier. Do we want a washable? Probably not. So let's go with gossip. I think that's fine. I think chef actually... Oh, chef might be bad because the recluse is going to be confirming... Well, no, not really. That's interesting. Let's see how that goes. Alright, sending it out.
Oh, were you just like nobody said
Alright,
it, so it's
tokens
fine.
have been sent out. I'm going to start the first night. Players who are travelers are going to receive what traveler character they are. They will be in the game from the very beginning, and what traveler they are will be announced at the beginning of the game, but you'll see their token. Everyone, please go to sleep. It is the first of many nights. Okay, so let's start with our travelers. Now, there was recommended travelers for it. I'm going to go through and talk about that. Hello. Do you have a preference for which traveler you want to be?
Anything except the deviant.
Okay. Let's make you the harlot then.
Sure.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, and like ultimately, the wizard was basically equivalent to an assassin in that game, or like an.
Oh, I
Yes.
realized, yeah, you didn't tell me my line, but I was like, forgot about that.
For now, I will not tell you, and I will ping you your alignment. I need to look at the grimoire and see what's the best choice.
Yep.
I'll just ping you later.
I think Yagababble that game, and my phrase was, "Is there a town crier?" I said it once per day that we had deaths, and nobody picked up on it.
I didn't even pick up on that.
It's waiting for someone to be like, "Really, just a Yagababble?"
Notes for good Yagababble phrases for next game.
No, please don't. Please don't ever mention a character on a Yagababble phrase.
It worked though. It flew under the radar.
True.
Get in here.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm on the mic.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you have a preference for which traveler you wanted to be?
No, I like the deviant.
You want to be the deviant?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, perfect. As you
Alright,
say,
so
so shall it be.
I'm this, right?
No, you will be on the good team. You wanted to be evil?
Just now I thought ask me what. Okay, I'm the good person then.
Alright, you're on the good
I
team.
always look good, so I'm a good person.
Alright, perfect.
Okay.
Very well. You will be on the good team.
Okay.
Okay. People fucking pinging me and shit. Charles apologizing for fucking sending it on me last game. It's cool, bro. We get it. I'm gonna have to wake him up anyway, but I'm gonna send Wake's cards. So I think that's fine. Need to pick out bluffs for the demon. I like math here. I don't like Tea Lady here. There's no need to do any death prevention stuff. Which one kind of goes alright? Give Town Crier. Wake. These characters are not in play. Okay, let's actually look at the night sheet, shall we? That could assist us. So we need to talk to the Yagababble and give the Yagababble a phrase.
Planting.
Hello.
Hello.
Your Yagababble phrase is, let's do this tomorrow.
Yep, that's fine. Honestly, given I made it to final 3 last game, I don't really see myself doing that again, but we'll see.
Good luck, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's a fine phrase. We'll see how we go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Alright, good luck. Alright, I gotta keep an ear out for that one. Let's do this tomorrow. Okay, so now the king. So I need to wake up the recluse, which is Kate. Hello.
Hello.
You learn Amelia is the king.
Do you know, as soon as you said you had an idea for this script and I got the recluse token, I was like, I'm going to be central to this game.
Hey, you picked up the token. Don't look at me.
Oh, bro, I didn't touch shit. I'm literally going to look as sus as I can because I'm going to get executed no matter what. So, hoping later I'm confirmed by outside account, but knowing you, you've probably added a godfather or some shit. So. Okay, bye.
Good luck, I guess. Cursed. Alright, wizard. Shallst thou? Charles is molding. Alright, let's see what the wizard wants to wish. Hello. Would you like to make a wish?
I think I've got a wish I've been saving up for my first wizard. My gosh. I don't know how. You just tell me if this is just too much.
We'll workshop it.
I wish to secretly have the Voodoo ability.
It can't be secret.
True.
Because alive players need to know that they can't vote.
If they
also,
try to
the Clocktower Online requires the Voodoo in play to run the special voting rules.
Yep. That's why I'm like
so it's a bit hard for me to do.
Is there a way to be like, oh, 7 people voted, but it doesn't go through?
You could turn a player into the Voodoo if you want.
Ooh. I'll rethink my wish a little bit just so the app can kind of
If
support
this was in person, I'd be like, fuck yeah, brother, send it. But because the online client makes it a little clunky to run it, is my only reproach.
Alright, then I'll probably say my wish and see what my evil team is anyway.
All right.
Sounds good.
Good plan. Okay, Godfather learns what outsiders are in play. They are going to learn Recluse and Puzzle Master. Which is the +1 from the Godfather ability. Look at you, evil 2 games in a row.
Hello, sorry about last game.
Bro, I just knew you were evil. I'm not upset. Bro's just playing the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, that was a really good call. The problem is that you can read me too well.
Nah, the whole Recluse play was a trap, and you fell into it. The whole thing was that if you came out and claimed that I was evil, then you... Right, it was just, I don't know, it was just a read, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then calling out Josh like that, like the moment you called out Josh, I was like, fuck, game
Yeah,
over.
I solved it. I got it. I got the pieces.
But well done.
For this game, you are our Godfather.
Yep.
You should have already gotten your minions and demons info, but the last thing that the Godfather learns is what in-play outsiders there are, which is the Recluse and the Puzzle Master.
That means someone is puzzle drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Recluse
Good.
plus PM. Brilliant. Thank you very
Luck.
much.
Yes.
Hello, just a quick question. So the king's ability says the demon knows you are the king. If I'm registering as the demon for the purposes of that ability, does that mean the real demon has not learned the king? Okay, that's fun. I'm gonna claim to be the washerwoman.
Okay.
Just say anything.
That's really funny. Okay, so then we have our Amnesiac. Our Amnesiac is going to learn 2 players. You start knowing 2 players who are townsfolk. Alright, fuck it. Surely you'll figure that out. I still have the opportunity to Puzzle Master drunk somebody, and I still have the opportunity to... Oh, I also haven't pinged Josh's alignment, have I? Oh, yes, I have. Excellent. Good stuff. I need to change here. But this is... which gives me a cool chef number of 2. Do I want to puzzle drunk this person to get a different chef number? Okay, the choir boy doesn't learn the king. And then we have a puzzle master. I need to pick someone to be puzzle master drunk. I can pick the bounty hunter and then make them kill the townsfolk. That would be kind of funny. I think I like that. And then we just don't make a townsfolk evil. That's fine. I need to wake up the Amni. But then who does the Amni learn? 2 players who are townsfolk. Let's go like this. I think that's fine. He does have to actually answer the phone, however. Brother is tabbed. You are tabbed. Pick up the fucking phone. Otherwise, we will come back. Yeah, okay, we'll come back. Alright. Chef time. Hello.
Ahoy, hoy.
As our chef, you start knowing there are 2 pairs of evil players.
2 pairs. Whoa. And the travelers joined from the start of the game?
That's correct.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Good luck.
But
So I could have given a 3 if I counted this pair also. But I think that's too much. I think 2 is already a very high number for the chef to receive. And I think having anything higher than 2 would indicate that there has to be an evil player next to an evil traveler. Okay, Rook's back. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
So, tonight, you learn Juan and Rolo.
I learned Juan and Rolo. Night 1. Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
3.
Night, indeed. And then finally, we have the Bounty Hunter. Who are we going to show to the Bounty Hunter? I am kind of okay with showing the Gossip. I think that's fine. And then bounce around a lot, I suppose. We'll see. Everybody's tabbed, brother. You are tabbed. Answer the fucking phone. Hello.
I'm very sorry.
It's okay. You are our bounty hunter. You start knowing one evil player, and that evil player is Ryan.
Ryan, very good. Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay.
Now, I believe that is everything. We've placed our puzzle master, drunken player. Our Amni's gotten their ability. The recluse learned the king. I don't know. I'll make a note of that. I don't know if it's relevant. Godfather learned things. The wizard had an opportunity to wish. I think that's it. Let's wake everybody up. All right. Good morning, everybody. I am dead. You get the idea. Happens a lot. People actually very commonly want to have me killed. More importantly than that, we have two travelers that have joined the town. We have May the Deviant, and we have Josh the Harlot. This will be Spilled Tea. Seb did the theatrical thing better than me, but please solve the game. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for the first day.
Ooh, let's see how it goes. Sorry, Rollo, I want to...
Actually gonna lie to you, but I think it's actually better if I don't. I'm gonna
the
lie
wizard,
to you.
and you're gonna make me evil.
No.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna lie to everyone else, and look as sus as I can, just so you know. But this, I promise you, is genuine. And
If
I'll
you
prove
say
it.
you're the recluse, this is exactly what Keith did to me last game.
I'm the recluse.
No.
And you are the king, right? Because I registered as the demon and learned who the king was, which means the demon does not know that you are the king.
No.
Yes. You can kill me if you want. I'm going to try and get killed, so you don't have to try. If I'm alive in Final 3...
Keith, why?
If I'm alive in Final 3, I'll vote for myself. But I'm telling you, you should not tell anyone you're the king, because the demon does not know.
I hate this.
I'm going to lie to everyone else. I'm going to work my way down the script.
The fact that Keith immediately joined this chat gives you a large
I just like bullying you, Amelia. This has got nothing to do with me.
Look, take it or leave it. If you tell people you're the king, you're giving the demon information. But
To be
I know
honest-
you are the king. I'm not claiming to be washerwoman. There's no spy on the script. I could not know unless you're the good twin, in which case you would know that. So there's no way for me to know unless I am the demon and I'm therefore outing to you, or I am the recluse. But I think you should not tell anyone that you are the king.
You know what? I literally wasn't going to anyway, because I was king last game.
Yeah.
No one's going to believe I'm king again. So my plan
I
was
almost-
already to lie.
I almost didn't even believe it.
Checking for
before
Gardner real quick.
You were. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to lie to everyone else. Take it or leave it. I'm going to literally spin bullshit for the whole game. I'm going to try and look as evil as I can. I want to get executed. I'll sleep with the harlot. I'll do whatever. But I'm telling you, I'm the recluse. I learned you're the king.
You know, Keith, when you're editing your video, you should like stitch in Kate saying, I'm the recluse, I'm gonna do bullshit, to you saying, I'm the recluse, I'm gonna do bullshit.
Implying I edit anything?
This feels like Groundhog Day. This is This is great.
Anyway, have a
Thanks for
great
that, Kate.
evening.
I'm gonna mark you down as a character.
I can ask her if you
Oh,
like.
I guess I kind of are rain jackets, but I want something that I can pop over his head as well.
So you want a rain hood, basically.
Raya.
Cool. All right. So
That
I
that
also
makes
want
us
the woman-
that makes it super easy for us, eh? That makes us both basically confirmed, unless we're both evil.
Yeah. Washerwoman and town crier are at your service.
Yeah, and that matches the information that I gave to Ryan, because I basically said I don't know if I'll ever get any information, but I don't have any now.
So-
That
yeah, I told Josh that I'm happy to be hard picked, so we'll see if he's like, you're a wizard, you know.
Fun. Whatever. I'll look. If you're good, it's huge. So I'm the chef of a 2.
Ooh.
So that paired with bounty hunter info, if sober, is incredible.
Ooh. I do like that. That means May would be the evil townsfolk. Evil
Evil-
deviant.
Evil deviant, yeah.
So Ryan has
Yeah.
claimed gossip to me. I claimed sailor to him. So from now on, I'm probably going to be claiming sailor or something like
Okay.
that.
That's
But
fair
I've told him
enough.
I'm going to get tested.
You might get in trouble. But actually, I could nominate myself and say I'm happy to be tested today.
Hello. I'm here to bluff Amnesiac.
Huge.
I
If
would-
you have forgotten your ability, you are the choir boy.
I haven't forgotten that part. I'm terribly afraid. I've never been the choir boy before.
It's not shown up in many of our games.
But would you, as storyteller, do an Amni ability that creates more wizards? I feel
No.
like that's the antithesis of how the Amnesia is meant to function.
I
feel
would
like
not
that's
do
just
that.
a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's not how Amnesia.
I have one script for wizard wishing, and this ain't it.
Wizard wishing. Oh, true, you got that script. That's true. But would you maybe 2 kings? Wouldn't that be funny? The demon learns there is more than 1 king in the game.
True.
I've decided that's my Amni ability. I've
Okay.
allowed you. The storytellers asked for 2 kings to be in play because 1 king wasn't enough. 2 kings would count.
Seems good.
This is gonna go great. When I eventually just get executed by the town for my nonsense Amni ability. I in my conversation with you has been, does my ability affect the setup? Because you didn't wake me on night 1, other than tell me that I had a setup ability.
Yeah.
Did I add more characters? And you said lukewarm. Cheers. Bye.
Good luck. Hello.
I did try and contact you before the
I
thing
know.
went
Sorry,
off.
I was in a chat.
That's okay. Can I guess that? What did you tell me, Drew and Roy? Can I guess that those players are their neighbors are evil?
Cold.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, hello
Yeah, we're expecting
everybody. Sorry about that. Welcome back to the town square. It's time for nominations, executions, gossip, geese, and or ganders by a show of handers. Let's start with Rolo, please.
I would like to gossip that there are at least 3 evil players, from Weedy to Ryan inclusive.
Okay.
And I would like to wish that no good player can survive execution. Thank you.
Okay. Wish granted, I suppose. Next is May.
I would like to make a statement about myself, and you can consider that as a joke. The joke is going to take 30 seconds, but but I need to set up the background, so the background is going to take about 30 minutes. Can you pass me? I take the 30 minutes to set up the background first.
Sure.
Pass,
Okay.
pass that.
I love the commitment to the bit, man.
Whatever you gotta do, homie. I believe in you.
Go for exile.
Okay, I'll shut up then. Next.
Ryan.
I would like to claim Amnesiac, point at Justin and say, I don't know, let's go with Devil's Advocate. And I'd also like to gossip that, let's see, the first letter of the demon's username is between A and J inclusive.
Okay, heard.
In the alphabet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alan.
I would like to gossip that May was funny,
Heard.
and I would like to wish that Ewan dies, like just right now.
Wish granted. Kate.
No. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I was like,
God damn.
I would like to gossip that there has been no outsider manipulation. And
Okay.
I would like to publicly wish that that executions only count if if the evil team. No, wait. Wait.
Oh, right. You need a second. Okay.
I'll
Come back.
come back.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will.
yeah,
I will. I'll ping you later. Amelia, anything to add?
I would like to gossip that Seb is evil.
All right. Heard. And finally, Juan.
I would like to gossip that both of our travelers are good.
Okay. Heard. All right, people. It's time for nominations.
Juan nominates Alan.
Juan nominates Alan. Juan, please tell us why Alan should die.
Attempted murder. That's it.
Very good. Alan?
So only a crime if it happened, and it didn't go through. So no crime, no time.
Okay, attempted murder still very much is a crime, and if you agree, you can cast your vote now. 7 is required to put Alan on the block.
To be fair, the murder hasn't happened yet. Maybe we should do this tomorrow, after Alan's had a chance to kill Juan.
It's like that movie.
6 is not enough. Any further nominations?
Rolo will nominate Ryan.
Rolo nominates Ryan. Please tell us why.
No.
Wait for it.
That why. Oh, and we're back.
Welcome back.
Yes, I am nominating Ryan because I've got a bounty hunter ping on Ryan.
Huge. Ryan, how do you defend?
Interesting, because I'm not the recluse, and I'm not evil, which means I guess your bounty hunter ping is wrong. So you're either evil or puzzle drunk. Yeah, that's fine. I've been totally truthful in my claim to everyone that I don't have info now, but I will get info later. So if you want to kill me, up to you.
All right, 7 votes is required. Can be taking the vote starting now.
I like how everyone that I've been truthful to is putting up their hand. Which
Ryan,
amuses
it's
me
now
greatly.
Mike. He might get info later.
All right, very relatably, Ryan has been
Both
put on the block
travellers.
with 8 votes.
Excellent.
Any final nominations?
I'd like to nominate Amelia.
All right, Seb nominates Amelia. Please tell us why.
No reason why. Just how dare you gossip I'm evil. That's me. That's it.
All right, Amelia, how dare you?
I just thought that was a good strategy from May last time, and it was game-solving info when Justin was confirmed not evil, so... You know?
Very good. Is Amelia guilty of stealing May's play pattern? You can vote. 8 is required to put her on the block. All right, if you take away the A's and the L, all that's left is May, but Amelia is not on the block. Any final nominations? Closing in 10, with Ryan being executed. 5, 4, 3.
I'd like to publicly wish for the storyteller to have the DA ability.
Most excellent wish granted, and additionally, Ryan has been executed. Everybody, please go to sleep. Alright, it's time for other nights. We have one player who is dying to the Yagababble, we need to give the bounty hunter a new known target. But first, we need to wake up the harlot. Yeah, it's like that, huh? There we go.
Wait,
Hello.
Why did I receive I am?
That's the ping for you to answer the phone.
Oh.
Please select a player.
I select Juin.
You select Juin. You learn that Juin is the choir boy.
Okay.
Although he is supposed to agree. Please forget that you heard this, and I will go and ask him
I have
if he agrees.
a very big source that he will agree. I have
Whoops.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
There's also Sailor, but no Sailor approached me.
A sailor did approach me actually and told me that.
Hello.
Yes.
You have been selected by a harlot. Do you
Yes.
agree? Yes?
That was the yes.
Okay, excellent. Best of luck.
It means that I don't have to use my.
He said yes, thank God.
He already told me he was going to say yes anyway.
Yeah, okay,
But if he didn't, it would have been really funny.
It would have been really funny. So yes, you do in fact learn that Juin is the choir boy.
Yep, thank you.
Alright, good luck. Whew. Close one. Let's check in with our wizard. Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to make a wish?
Oh, if that's all good. I'd like to wish that whoever. So you can put an appropriate limit to this as well, but if someone nominates a traveler for exile, they die.
Sick.
I'd like to be a friend of the travelers. You know, they're right around me, so I like to be the traveler's known buddy, I guess.
Yeah, no, I dig it. Alright.
But feel free to turn it off at like 3 players or something, because that'll be horrible. At like
Yeah,
final
yeah.
three.
Yeah, all good. Good luck. Alright. Players that nominate travelers die. Let's test my knowledge of if that fucking happens later. We have a Yagababble kill. Who is a good Yagababble kill? I think I want to kill Rick. I want to kill Rick, and then I want to keep the choir boy and the chef alive forever. That seems really funny. Okay, yeah, let's kill Rick. Charles need not wake because no outsider was executed. The gossip does not act. The choir boy need not act. The amnesiac need not act. The king need not act. And then the bounty hunter will learn a player. And the player the bounty hunter is going to learn... Let's give him Charles. And then if he successfully executes Charles, I'll give him a townsfolk. Hello.
Hello.
As our bounty hunter, you get to learn another evil player, and that evil player is Charles.
Charles. Why do I think I'm leech host or puzzle drunk? That was too easy.
Bro's not enjoying the empath gameplay?
It was just like, there was no panic. I guess it's very possible that Ryan is just the evil townsfolk, I guess. Evil gossips a valid turn.
Alright, good
Anyway,
luck.
I don't know. Thank you.
Friend Scrooge.
All right. Known. Cool. I don't think I have anything else on the Grim. The King will not activate. The Harlot's done all the harloting. The Deviant cannot die by exile. We can remove this. Wake up with Rick dead. Okay. Good morning, everybody. You awake to discover Rick died last night.
No, Rick.
Not got poisoned. Nice.
Based off the level of panic, I am concerned that I am puzzle drunk / leech hosted.
Yeah, I can see that.
As far as I know.
Yeah, well, so either Ryan is good and was just happy to die there, or he's evil and he was scared of a town crier reading a nom from him.
Ooh, true. I didn't think about that.
So like, so
He
I was
could-
very carefully thinking about the fact he didn't nom afterwards.
Yeah, I thought that was. I was surprised by that. The other alternative is he's an evil townsfolk, and there was no panic on him because the evil team has no reason to think that he's evil.
True. It's very interesting, yeah. And it's, I don't know. I feel like, oh, actually, it's a good way. If he was an evil gossip, he could have nominated freely.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That
did
is
feel
pretty
that-
true.
I found it weird as well. Like, I don't know. It's a valid play, but I was a bit confused as to why he would out. He was the gossip.
That did surprise
After
me too.
dying, because plenty of people gossip and could be getting like it's kind of removed. Like, I don't know if there wasn't a signal to the evil team. I don't know what.
You don't know what else it could be.
Yeah.
So I've told him that I'm actually the chef with a 2.
Okay.
I told him that
Fair
I'd like. Yeah. So.
I'm happy to go after Charles. If I'm reading what he said publicly yesterday, he might be Sailor.
Yes,
in
let's
which
just
case he could be happy to test it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me talk to him.
Yeah, will do.
You can hard claim. I hard claim to you.
I will hard claim since you've already pretty much hard claimed to me. I am the one.
No, I didn't tell you I'm good or bad. I have a hard claim.
I believe you're
You
good,
only know
May.
half of it.
I believe you're good, May.
No,
So-
might not be.
What's the joke of the day?
I just told you the joke.
What's the joke?
That is the joke of the day.
It's the joke that
I
you're
just
evil.
did.
It's good. How are you?
Good. Did I read your public? Not like. Are you the sailor?
No. The sailor came up to me and was like, "Hey, I'm the sailor."
Oh.
And if they went up to Ryan and said that they picked Ryan, then there's a double claim
Yes. Yes. So I did tell Ryan that I was the sailor on day 1. I'm not the sailor. I'm the chef with the 2.
there. Chef with a 2, right? That's a lot of information to be giving to someone that I'm not sure if you should trust, but I will note that
that's
down.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will tell you.
I thought you were the sailor, which is why I had claimed sailor. I just wanted to back out of the double claim in case there was one showing up.
Yeah, Kate has claimed sailor to me.
Okay.
So
Alright,
have a chat with her. I will tell you that I got a yes last night.
Oh, and he's gone.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. On night 1, I learned. I picked a player and I learned I learned a character.
Okay.
And I asked if I learned that player's character, and I got a cold. So.
Cool.
I don't know what I'm
You want to pick me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
well,
fun.
I don't learn that player's character, so I'd still love a claim from you.
What if I don't tell you? It might be interesting to find out, like, what you get.
Oh yeah.
I'm
true.
just thinking like possible amnesiac options.
Yeah. I wonder. I think I'm gonna ask about if I learn then like a neighbor, but that feels yuck.
Yeah.
Or it could be like. I don't know. I feel like my options are pretty limited.
Oh. All right. See ya.
I thought you said you need to go.
I do. Yeah, I need to go.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. So glad I could Charles. Man's evil. I would like to make an amnesiac guess.
Sure.
About my Choir Boy ability.
Yeah.
It's never going to trigger. I'm just going to die first. I have all the paranoia of a Choir Boy right now. I'm going to be found out. Anyway, see ya. Bye.
Good luck. Hello.
Hello. Do you allow checking when dead?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are they the same alignment?
Warmer.
Warmer. Okay. Thank you.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for nominations, executions, gossips, geese, and/or ganders by show of handers. Let's start with May. How's that 30 minutes of prep time been going?
Okay, I give up the prep, so I decide to gossip. So I would like to gossip why a skeleton fights each other. Does anyone know why?
Why?
Because
have a
they don't
bone
have the
pick.
gut. They don't have the guts to fight each other.
That's actually pretty good. That's
So that
actually
is my
great.
gossip.
I liked my one. They have a bone
Most
to pick
excellent.
with each other.
That works too.
It seems like yours better.
It's a mum joke.
I vote to exile the DVM.
Oh, Charles.
Before that, let's hear from Ryan, who has their hand up.
I would be really interested to hear from Rolo as to whom the bounty hunter's new ping is today. Because since I died, they surely would have gotten a different ping.
Well, if nobody else has stuff to say, that is a brilliant segue. But I didn't want to steal the entire spotlight for the day. If other people have information to share, feel free to share it. Otherwise, I can nominate my next ping.
Are you suggesting like if there's other bounty hunters that want to share their pings?
No, I'm more like if there's any other info, like I don't know. There's a low info script for the most part, but like there are characters that can learn stuff that are useful. But anyway, I'll nominate Charles.
All right, Rolo nominates Charles. Please tell us why.
Yeah, so Charles is my second bounty hunter ping. I've heard there's some other meta info that might show Charles as evil. The only other bit of info that I've heard that I kind of want to share is that there's apparently a Chef 2 going around, and so killing next to the travelers is another person I'd vote on. But if there's nothing else at all, I'll be voting on Charles because like I have to work on the info I got.
All right, Charles, anything to add?
Yeah, no, this is 100% drunk info. I'm happy to come out. I've already come out with my claims to a couple of people, and I'm definitely going to be. This is just straight up drunk info. I do have an ongoing role, so this would be a bad play to get rid of me now because I won't be able to get any more information, which I've already divulged with certain members of the town, and I'm happy to continue divulging with people I trust. I've also been washerwoman confirmed.
All right, 6 votes is required to put Charles on the block.
Yeah, okay. Other pertinent.
Exposed.
Well, I was going to ask, is there any Puzzle Master claims? I haven't heard any outsider claims, but if there's a Puzzle Master, like, I'm obviously a good candidate. If you're confirmed,
All right, 6 is enough to put Charles on the block.
Alan will nominate Seb.
Alan nominates Seb. Alan, tell us why.
I've been relatively public with my information. So for those who haven't heard, I'm a chef with a 2. Interestingly enough, if Roller's information is correct, then Seb is probably a good kill. Seb is also between both travelers. A traveler is there's a reasonable chance at least one traveler is evil, and so Seb is also somewhat likely to be evil.
All right, Seb, anything to add?
I agree wholeheartedly. I've already got my information anyway, so I'm happy to die to Gladys World as well.
All right, 6 to tie, 7 to die. Can I
We're lifting.
be starting the vote now?
Take back what I was
Okay.
saying about how stable
Left.
the app is.
I
It
don't
is
think we
Tell
should
them.
lift. I'm not going to vote to lift.
Yeah. That was
But-
weird.
Let's do this tomorrow then.
Yeah, I think it's worth.
Okay, that is not enough. Any further nominations? Charles, is that a nomination?
Does Ryan want to say something first?
Ryan, do you want to say something
Yeah,
first?
if a member of town would be comfortable, I think Rolo could also be a good nomination. Because I think it's just really, really strange that the bounty hunter got 2 of the ongoing info rows and back-to-back pings in what is already a low info script, right? Unless we're saying Keith put basically no ongoing info in the bag whatsoever, and I think it's just quite bizarre that the first 2 bounty hunter pings are me then Charles, and I do trust Charles socially. So it just I'm not ruling out the possibility where Rolo's just, for instance, the leech host, because we know that he's not poker poison at this point. But the pings just feel really off. Yep.
Okay, Charles, was that a nomination?
Yeah, Charles nominates Rolo.
Okay, Charles nominates Rollo. Charles, tell us why.
I don't really want to come out with what I am yet because I'm probably going to end up being a pretty good night kill for depending on whatever the demon is. But I've got pretty good ongoing information, and I trust Ryan socially as well. And I don't want to see townies go up. I mean, I don't mind you guys voting me tomorrow. This is something that we can kick me out tomorrow if it's not Rollo.
Okay, Rollo, anything to add?
Look, yeah, I'm happy to be killed. I just think it's odd that the 2 people I saw are saying they both trust each other. I'm just gonna let that sit in public for a little bit. Alright, and then I'll also say there's no widow or anything on the script, so I can't be picking people that I know have ongoing info. I didn't speak to Charles, I didn't speak to Ryan, I couldn't know their roles. If I'm evil, I'm just pointing at players, and if I've happened to be picking good players with powerful info, I guess
then
I'm
it's
lucky.
dangerous.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think you might be the leech host, Rolo. Because I think it feels more like Keith is picking powerful players for you to see.
True.
Rather
That's
than
fair. Yeah,
you
okay.
being
I can see that. In the world where I'm the leech host, I'll be here all game, baby. We
That
can kill me in
basis,
final 3.
On that basis, who would pick Rolo as a leech host?
Probably me.
Oh, there we go.
I would.
All right.
Oh, wait, yeah, I wasn't meant
6
to say. Oops.
votes to tie, 7 to put Rollo on the block instead. Gonna be spinning it down, starting now.
I just put him on.
Let's not tie this one.
Yeah.
If
I've
we
also
want, we
told
can
the
get.
harlot. I told the harlot on the first day I'm happy to be harlot picked.
2
So,
people put their hand down. It wouldn't have been a tie.
All right.
Why is it so hard to get
4
votes on?
is not enough.
We can probably kill Roller tomorrow.
I'm gonna be closing in 10.
I'll nominate Jordan.
All right. Justin nominates Juan, one of the all-time classics. Please tell us what's different this time.
We have a chef too, apparently, and Juan, Roller, and Weedy are voting in a block for every nomination.
Okay. Juan, anything to add?
That is categorically false. I haven't really voted besides Justin Charles. Yeah, this is a strange nomination, Justin, but it's only not strange because it's you. So.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 to die. Spinning around. Starting now.
Interestingly, the block that I can see is Charles and Kate.
I'd like to categorically say that Juan is good.
Charles is my
Right
evil
up
twin.
there.
Makes sense.
We've already got another kill lined up for tomorrow, right?
That is
How
not
about-
enough. Counting down from 10.
Is this like a ticket system? Sorry, I actually had like a relevant thing to ask. Is there actually a sailor in town? This is useful for
4,
me.
3,
I've
Or
heard.
heard of a
this,
sailor?
2,
I've heard of sailors.
1.
I've heard of
But
sailor
I've
claim.
heard of a sailor that hasn't
Charles
picked you, Edie.
has been executed.
That's useful.
Everybody, please go to sleep. Okay, so now the bounty hunter is going to get a really rough pick. Is it more detrimental to select the choir boy? Probably not. Or the puzzle master to prevent a puzzle master guess. I think puzzle master to prevent the puzzle master guess. Yes.
Hello, quick question. Would me registering as the demon to learn the king info tick up the math?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Well, it's not operating as intended, so yes. Is my read, but I don't need to worry about that because there is no math. Let's go other knights. We have our harlot first, and remember to actually awake and check. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to select?
Raoul O.
Alright, I'll be back this time. I will actually ask for his permission.
I don't. Oh, he's.
So,
I
like,
don't think so
okay.
because you're not. Your alignment.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to be harloted?
I would love to be harloted.
Excellent. That
Alright.
will happen shortly.
All right, thank you.
What I'm trying to say, I just can't say it, but I don't think it does. Is what I'm trying to say.
you're just
Yo,
Hi.
you learn that Rollo is the chef.
Okay.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Okay, that's out of the way. Our wizard has already wished. We can take that off. Our Yagababble did, in fact, say the phrase. And so the person I want to kill... The person I want to kill... I think I just killed Kate here. I was thinking about killing Kate earlier in the day because Kate talked to Weedy about selecting Weedy. And so that might instill some narrative of, oh, he might have thought I was going to check him and therefore he must be evil. I do have to be mindful of trying to keep this balanced to the good team. Yak has killed. Godfather will no longer be killing. The choir boy does not activate. The king does not receive info yet. We will have 4 dead. We need 7 dead. Well, let's help that along by waking the bounty hunter. Hello.
Hello. This is almost too easy.
Maybe you're just very good.
Yeah.
And the player you learned tonight is Justin.
Justin. Surely this is now the whole evil team. Oh, there would be an evil townsfolk. And potentially a recluse. Okay. Oh, okay, thanks.
Good luck.
For real.
Alrighty then. I think this is fine. In theory, the bounty hunter now pushing on Justin. If Alan reveals that he is the bounty hunter, Justin put on the block to be executed might panic guess the player he thinks is the bounty hunter, which might be a correct guess and might help win. Please kill Rollo. He's OP. Interesting. I think that's fine. Noted. Ignored. We'll circle back to this. Maybe I show the bounty hunter Rollo later. Ooh, that would be good. Alright. Good morning, everybody. You awake to discover Kate died last night.
That's fucked up.
Wow. It's really his top half against bottom half of the grid.
Yeah, Rollo,
It's
what's
not
your
really
ping
do
today? Oh,
Justin.
Justin. Okay, very good. Cool. The sailor picks are on May.
May, perfect. Oh, easy.
Yeah. So that's why I don't think it's been affected. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I will give you a 2. Do I know anything about you? No. How do you feel about a 2?
Yeah, I'm happy to get a 2.
Artist or pacifist?
Artist is double claim, and pacifist has not saved anyone thus far. Okay. I will give you Tinker.
Tinker. I think you're the first. Oh no, second outsider.
Second? You've
Second.
had another one.
I have.
Like directly
Interesting.
from another person? Interesting. Alright.
Are you legit Tinker?
Sorry?
Are you legit Tinker?
Yeah.
Because that means Godfather.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the other outsider you've heard?
I don't think it's public.
Why wouldn't it be public?
I don't have Kate down as my chef, but maybe I should.
Oh, okay. That was with. We did. Oh,
Okay.
she hard claimed and I gave 3s.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, she's dead, so if she is in fact a chef, that is very helpful. Okay.
Yeah, but there is Zombull on this script.
I mean, it would be quite tricky, right? Because I'm not a face-up outsider.
No, not you, Kate.
No, what I meant is, because after I died, there was a night death, and I know I'm the gossip, so I know that night death is not from me.
Yeah.
So I'm also not an outsider. So it really, from my perspective, it would have to be either Wizard or Yagababble for you to have died after I did.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's why I don't think it's Zombull.
Zombull, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And Leech, how are we getting rid of Leech?
Oh, I haven't the foggiest. I would be interested to hear what Rolo has to say. Mostly because if...
Hello. I'm here to go hard into this Amity bluff.
Yeah.
I've now told like 14 people I'm the Amity. Crap. It's like I hate being the Amity, now I'm forced to go into the bluff.
You're the Amity a lot.
My self-imposed curse. I've also been the Amity like 3 or 4 times, I swear,
Yeah.
online. It's not fun, because I don't like it. But because I've been it so much, I know how to bluff it now. I'm going to change it from 2 kings to 2 artists. I feel like that's a bit more balanced.
Okay.
So I've now asked, do I change the number...
Fucking app, my guy.
I think. Hey Keith, but... Oh. Yeah.
Did you want to add anything else to that, or you're all good?
Let me just finish. I was just saying, yeah, do I add more than one of a character type as a duplicates, and you've given me a warm or hot, I guess. I don't know. Give me something.
Okay.
Give me something.
I give you a temperature. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, come on back, everyone. Big chatty Cathy's today, huh?
Chatty Cathy's.
So no Zombull?
No, I'm the Zombull.
No Zombull, because only one person died. Me last night.
Yeah, don't worry
Night
about it.
before.
Josh is trapped in a private chat by himself.
After executions.
There might be something wrong with this client. He wasn't. Was he speaking with us, Alan? Like.
He spoke at this very start of the combo, but not towards.
You good, homie?
Maybe we should switch
I
servers.
think it's just AFK. I'm going to open up nominations, executions, gossips, and so on.
Hey Keith, before we start, I'm going to switch the servers.
Yeah.
I just had a look. There's 50 people on Singapore, which is what we're on.
Yep.
and there's not many on some of the
pause.
others. So I think only you can do it.
Oh, yep.
Hit you, go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
chat
yeah.
server, and then
What do we
yeah.
want? Singapore's the only low ping one. Do we want US West? That's got 25 people on it. Everything else is 500 ping.
Why can't we have an Australian?
Yeah, but better than people just constantly DCing.
Alright, we'll try US East. Let's see if that helps.
Hello, hello.
Alright, welcome back.
Hello.
Hopefully, it's better on the East
I
Coast
mean,
of the
this
US.
looks fine.
Nominations and executions are open. May, you're up
Hello?
first.
I would like to gossip my ex-boss. I used to work in a calendar factory, but I got fired. It is because it's like I just took a few days off.
I did see that coming.
Please.
Alright, let the record reflect that May was
Amazing.
hilarious today. Any further nominations or executions?
I call for
Rollo
the exile of
nominate
May.
Rollo.
Rollo nominates Rollo. Please tell us why.
I'm doing this to get ahead of the curve. I'm okay. This changes. Anyway, so the bounty hunter ping for last night is Justin. Obviously, like.
Obviously.
Obviously, he's gone.
Obviously, damn.
US servers, good.
Ah.
Yeah, good.
500
good,
ping
good,
gameplay.
Good.
You were saying, Rollo?
Yeah, I was just gonna say like if town think if town socially think I'm evil, you know, feel free to kill me. In the world where I'm evil, I have drawn so much attention to myself. It's not funny. Like I'm probably a minion, or I'm the leech. That'll be fun. Maybe you should kill me. But also, actually, wait a minute. Fuck this. I was seen by the harlot yesterday. What am I talking about? Yeah, this is a terrible idea.
Josh, you there?
Josh, what am
Hey,
I?
I've seen this defense before.
Josh, you there?
Yeah. I know what he is. We should still kill him.
Alright.
Otherwise, they're gonna tunnel on him the
Trade.
rest of the game. So
Trade,
just like,
trade.
you
I
just
accept
put
that.
him in
I
the
accept.
ground.
I don't really want to waste a dead vote on this, so can we get more people voting, please?
Alright.
I'll put myself on the block if we get
5
I don't-
votes
Like in the world where Charles is
is
good, I don't want to burn your
required.
dead vote.
Gonna be taking the votes
Don't worry,
starting.
If you're a good, sober bounty hunter, you've gotten 2 evils down.
I'll vote for
Yeah.
Charles.
Exactly.
Thank you, Weeds.
Why are we killing a good sober bounty hunter?
And if you're a good, sober bounty
Right now
hunter,
it's
I'm
four.
the last evil. Or second last evil.
What?
What the?
4
Wow.
is not
Oh,
enough.
someone
Wow.
nominate
Thank
Ewan,
you.
please.
Jude nominates
do
Juin.
that?
I'm sorry.
Can we do that
Go on,
again?
nominate
Juan
Juin.
nominates Juan.
Oh, dang it. That was actually a mistake. I'm really sorry. I thought Roller would keep his hand up, so I put my hand down.
I was the
But then we
last
both
person,
had exactly
so
the
I
same
edited it.
idea. We both had the same idea to not have a 6. So if you guys want to do this, it's fine. I've claimed Amni to half the town who's alive. If you want to do this, that's alright. I've lost all social credibility. I'll vote.
Alright. 5 votes is required to acknowledge
Yeah,
Juan
I'll
has
vote
no
for you,
social
Rick.
credibility.
I think that was an honest mistake. I don't think we need to execute Juan for this.
He's
I
certainly
I
not
should
the
vote
He's
because
not
to
the
show
Amni.
that I'm not on the same team.
So
but,
that you're not
like,
the
I
last
think
vote,
it was-
Roller?
Execute Juan here for this.
Oh my
I-
god.
A dead vote
That
from
is
Rick.
enough.
Why do
Rick,
you
why?
think so? Because you're not
Juan
the Amni. I am.
is on the block.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Any further
Double
nominations?
play.
Wait, Juin, you're sticking with? I thought that you were the other thing. And
And he's not the Amni. I don't know what he is. He's not the Amni.
I had
Okay.
another claim,
Fun.
so I just put him as the other
I think
thing.
Amelia knows by now what I am, so if
With
Amelia wants
the
to help me here.
whoopsie voting
I am
and the
you're
I'm the Amni
I'm
man.
the thing you
What?
asked me at night. I am the thing you asked me at night. I said no, it's actually yes.
It smells
Oh.
very evil down the bottom of this.
So I'm just gonna die. It's fine.
No,
Is there-
that's.
It's not
Juin
good.
did claim.
Should lift.
Juin did
We should lift. Orion knows what I am, and the Hulk knows what I am.
something
I'm Hulk
else.
confirmed.
Oh,
I'm Hulk
look-
confirmed. We
Okay,
shouldn't be
look,
doing this.
the other info is like on set. Like that was the other kill that people were talking about. Also, there's the bounty hunter ping on Justin, assuming that's good.
Alan will nominate Justin.
Alan nominates Justin. Please elaborate.
I think that executing Juin today is not necessarily good or bad or whatever. I don't think that him lot dropping there. I think that that was a genuine mistake. More importantly, I've heard of math 110, which means that if Ryan and Charles are good, they're assuming Rollo is also good. There is a chance that this is the first correct, um, or this is a correct bounty hunter ping. Potentially because I don't know, Rollo is puzzle drunk and has done more than enough damage to town, and Keith has decided to give good info. I'm not sure exactly, or yeah, I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, Justin might be a good kill.
Okay, Justin, anything to add?
So we've had Rollo fail to get on the block. We've had a dead vote to get Juin, who's double claimed. A dead vote to get Juin onto the block. Once again, we have a giant voting block towards the bottom of the town. Alan's not pushing on his Chef 2 info anywhere else, and is somehow trying to create a world that paints me as the only evil in Rollo's bounty hunter ping so far. This seems all too convenient.
Okay, 5 votes for a convenient tie, or 6 votes to execute, starting now.
5 to tie. Are we going to be
And-
get it? Maybe.
I'll tie it. Watch this.
Travelers.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Wow.
No.
Can't have Juin die.
Alright, that is 6. Justin is now slated for execution.
That's right. I'm so happy for this.
I thought you may want to talk to me.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I don't have much to go off. I'll just guess Rollo is the puzzle drunk.
Very good. You guess Rollo, and you learn Alan.
Alright, thank you.
Good luck.
So, wait, Justin, you an outsider or
Any
not?
final nominations?
I just guessed Rollo's puzzle drunk and got Alan.
That's very funny.
Rollo's puzzle
That
drunk.
is very funny.
So if I'm correct, then Rollo's actually good. Alan's the demon that just pushed on me to lift off Juin for some reason.
That makes.
So
that puts
that means
Alan evil with whoever voted there to get me on the block.
Yep.
And there's no and the reason he's not pushing on the Chef 2 is because there is no Chef 2.
There is no Chef 2.
But if you're the puzzle master, Justin,
But
you die.
more importantly, I'm not evil with Rollo, right? In that world.
You're evil on your own.
Yeah, you're evil with Weed and Juin.
But if that's the world, then Rollo will get non-drunk
as I'm
information
not
tomorrow.
Oh, we can't lift it today, right? So.
Yeah.
Why? Why not?
Is this something we can do tomorrow?
There was 6 votes. Like, you would need multiple dead votes.
Yeah, let's do this tomorrow. I think it's just a lost cause for today.
I'll nominate Alan.
Alright, Justin nominates Alan. Justin, tell us why.
Alan claims to be Chef, who's the first night I spent. We have 9 players alive. This is very easily liftable. That's all.
Very good, Alan.
If I'm evil, this is not easily liftable. The only world where this is lifted is if evil votes on this, in which case I am not evil.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So this isn't going to happen either way, I don't think.
So this proves
But
you're evil.
In general, I'm happy to die.
But this proves you're evil because evil's not going to vote.
Alright, 6 to tie, 7 to die.
It doesn't prove that I'm evil. I just don't think that evil's going to vote on this. Because I think that
evil's going to vote either way.
for some reason, I don't really know why I'm an evil candidate.
Why, yeah, frame.
You're not. If you're evil, you're not the demon. I think it's so I don't know. I just feel like
That
it's.
is not enough. I'll be closing in 10 with Justin being executed.
It really would
demon.
be harsh to puzzle drunk the
5,
bounty hunter.
4, 3.
Like, it would
I
be
agree.
So harsh because
It's
like
it's
Justin
a +1 evil.
has been executed.
He's the
Everybody,
chef, though, isn't
please go to sleep.
No,
Isn't Alan the chef?
Alright. The bounty hunter is now going to learn the demon. The demon is going to kill the chef, I think. I think that's the correct choice. At this point, Alan has to assume that he is the puzzle drunk. And that he will trust that actually Weedy is good. That's what I'm hoping. That is what I'm hoping. Do I keep the chef alive? I think I actually killed Juan here. I think that's maybe the better choice. And then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 alive, which is not enough for the king to activate. Interesting. Okay, let's open our night sheet. We're going to harlot first. I'm going to ping the harlot. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to select?
I will pick Amelia.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Wondering that.
Exactly.
Like the world could be okay. It's a Yagabab.
Hello.
Hello. Why am I awake?
You have been harlot selected. Would you like to be harloted?
Can I just clarify the night depth? So there's how does travelers factor into my ability?
They're included, unfortunately.
Right, so I'm definitely not getting info tonight
Until
unless the
tomorrow.
demon kills twice. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yes.
Okay.
Is to keep him alive as a frame.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
keep
I,
going.
Hello.
Hello.
You learn Amelia is the king.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Good luck.
Bye.
Okay, the Agababble kills. I think killing the choir boy is the correct choice here. And then we're going to show the bounty hunter the demon. Hello.
Christ.
Tonight, you learn Weedy.
Weedy, okay. Oh. Town's gonna hate me when I reveal this, I think.
Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
I really don't want to kill the harlot and the king, unfortunately. I think the Wizard Wish is really just never going to activate. Awkwardly. I've perhaps run a very shit game, and we will find out very shortly. Good morning, everybody. You awake to discover Juan has died.
Finish Rollo.
Ooh. Hello, if I may have the floor, if anyone goes anywhere. I am the
go
choir
ahead.
boy. Sorry, Rick, but I expected this to happen. That's fine.
Interesting.
Okay, who's the king?
Have you found your king?
Am I bugging?
I have found a king. I don't know if I believe them, but I found a king.
What?
I've been harloted.
Why would you not out the king since the evil team already know they're the king?
Okay, but if I mean,
well, oh yeah, true. There's no point to hide it, but yeah, I don't know. They didn't want to be outed, so I can't out them for that way. I think Justin might be.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna be public. I've already told a bunch of
time.
I've been harlot seen, so
Yeah.
I should just come out with it, and then we can work out where we're going.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I've gotten more than enough info at this stage.
I disconnected.
Puzzle drunk is a world.
No, but
Alan is apparently actually the bounty hunter,
and Rollo is just the chef. So apparently they're in a role swap.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't have anything on Weedy. The amnesiac double claim with Rick is weird. Surely one of the chef numbers, if the chef number is true, is pinging off me.
The amnesiac double claim is Juan and Rick, right? Which
Yeah.
Juan is now claiming Choir Boy, right?
Oh, that makes sense. That'll be why. Because I disconnected for a second as well. So
I believe Juan is claiming Choir Boy.
Yeah, okay.
Which I
Charles
is
was claiming
definitely not worth repeating. Yeah, I don't know.
Charles was claiming Town Crier, who got a yes on Seb, Rollo, and Juan on day
Yeah,
one.
I heard that info.
Um,
I think
yeah.
Weedy is just being overly like. He hasn't shared any info, which is
The thing
strange.
is, the bounty hunter stuff is clearly wrong, and the only outsider manipulation is the Godfather, and there was only one kill on the night I died, and the demon would kill first, and so there should have been two, unless the Godfather sank.
You died at night.
Yes.
Godfather triggers on
that's
day
right. It's during the day. But then there should have been two kills last night if Justin is telling the truth. Right?
Yes.
So I think Justin has to be evil because he's
Justin was shocked when I didn't say who, but he claimed outside. I said, "Oh, someone else is claiming that. That's too many," and he was shocked.
Yeah, I just don't believe the only way he can exist is with a Godfather, and then there would have been a kill last night, an extra kill,
I agree
unless
with
they
that.
doubled up on Juan.
How would they know?
Has to be the remaining bounty hunter ping, right?
So the next bounty hunter. Sorry, Rollo, I've added it. The next bounty hunter ping is Weedy, who has been in the big voting block. I think he makes sense as the next bounty hunter ping, whether he is good or evil, whether I am good or evil. The interesting thing is that Ryan, Charles, and Justin have been very loud today in particular. I don't know if that's because they're evil and trying to push away from the bounty hunter info, or because they believe that the bounty hunter info is bad. But just
I've been trying to kill the bounty hunter the entire game. I have not been any more or less vocal about that. And to find out that you're the bounty hunter in a role swap means that I just want to kill you now.
That's fair.
Was there a name after Justin?
Yeah, Weedy.
All right, nominations
Could
and
you be puzzled,
executions
Trent?
are open after we have resolved some hands. Let's start with Juan.
To add to what Alan said, basically every dead player who was killed by as a bounty hunter ping said I was evil. As another player dead at night. On the script, there's not a lot of reasons for evil to die at night, specifically Yag. So you have to believe I'm a Yag killed dead player, or evil player, just for the record.
Who's the king?
Not outing the king unless the king wants to out themselves. That's fine.
All right, Rollo, you're up
There is
next.
no king. You're just dead to the Yago.
Yeah, I just wanted to put this out there, something to think about. Like, I am the chef. I don't know if Alan said that before, but if I was Puzzle Master picked, and
oh my God, Rollo.
It's not his fault. It's this freaking server. I'm out.
I think it is his fault because nobody else is being disconnected.
it's just
I have
me.
been.
You were saying, Rollo?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah. So like, I was Puzzle Master picked, and we got Alan. So like, if the chef is Puzzle Master drunk, then Alan's the demon. I don't know how that changes people's ideas about who we should execute. But something to think about.
Okay. Seb just dropped. So, Seb, do you want to say something? You were next in line.
I guess. So are you saying you're the chef now, Rollo, or you saw?
Yeah, I'm the chef with a 2, and on I think my very first or second conversation I had with Alan, he claimed to be the bounty hunter, and I said, okay, well your ping is near my chef 2, like, nice area to kill into, so I'm happy to go along with this.
I guess I was gonna say that if the bounty hunter pings were the ones you're saying from Alan, and we've got the fourth one now. It seems weird because I am confirming one of the bounty hunter pings as a washerwoman. There's also been another claim of bounty hunter, one of the dead players, unless they were also included in the role swap.
If that was me, I was lying.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, yeah, like I can just think that's probably just um, drunk or evil anyway.
Okay, May, have you prepared a joke for today?
Not exactly it's a joke. I just want to have to give you guys a pop quiz. Okay, what do you call two monkeys who share an Amazon Prime account? Any ticker? 1, 2, 3. Primates.
That's actually so good.
Yeah, okay, I
That
like
was very
one.
good.
Yeah,
That was
that's-
good.
All right. Yep, you got me on that one. Ryan, you're up next.
I would just like to publicly ask Amelia and Weedy, and you don't have to specify which, but are one of you an outsider? Otherwise, I'm just inclined to trust Justin as the puzzle master.
I am not an outsider, but I have someone who's claimed outsider to me who's being on the down low, and therefore we do have too many, I believe.
In
Interesting,
three,
I'll
because
make the outsider claim right now. I got executed and there was no Godfather kill.
it's true.
The other
I'm not
one's
an
dead.
outsider.
Charles, you're up next.
Okay, so I'm Town Crier. I got a yes day one. So as a reminder to everyone, Juan, Rolo, and Seb were the three that nominated day one. I'm happy to kill either Juan, Rolo, or Seb, but I think Rolo's a minion that's been covering for Alan because they've been running this bounty hunter game, and the evil team, who has not been picked, has been like just going along with all of these night kills.
If that's true, then Justin must.
Yeah, Justin must be
Fuck's
evil with
sake.
us.
Fuck.
Because of the,
How-
because
Like
of
he
the
starts
puzzle master
beating
info,
me.
Justin
me and
can
Alan
still be
can't
evil with
be minion demon.
We
There's no
can.
reason why not.
Because
Charles,
if Alan's the demon and I am the minion, I'm not puzzle master drunk, which means that Justin cannot learn Alan.
But if it's the other way around, Alan's the minion, you're the demon. If Justin picks you, then he can learn Alan.
Sure,
That's perfectly
yeah,
valid.
that's about
Yeah.
fine. Kill me, that's fine.
Then it
But
wouldn't come up
Town
in the
Crier
town
info says I'm a
crier.
minion.
Who was the other? Me and Rolo and someone else?
Juan.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
we-
I did get oh fuck. Well, I've added
Alright,
it
can we
now.
ex-
I'm the math. I got a
Let's
1
execute Weedy.
night, but Charles got a.
Alan will nominate Weedy.
Alan nominates Weedy. Tell us why.
I know that a lot of the dead, specifically the bounty.
Give him a moment.
Okay, never
Give him
mind,
time.
Rick.
Fuck this.
Never
Give him
mind,
time.
it is the
This
server.
is very cursed server-wise.
Okay.
Bro.
I know that the dead are unhappy about this, specifically the bounty hunter killed dead, but at this point, I have no reason to believe that my bounty hunter pings are bad, specifically. Like, I don't know. Weedy's the last one. If Weedy dies and this doesn't end the game, this confirms that I am either evil or drunk or puzzle drunk or leech hosted, which is really good information for the good team anyway. So I think we should do this regardless of whether we think Weedy is evil or not.
It should be confirmed already.
Are you serious?
All right, Weedy, anything to add?
In the world where Alan's evil, his bounty hunter pings have got 3 good players killed. I don't know if we want to let that happen, like let that be a 4th, or even in the world where Alan's actually the puzzle drunk. Like, if Alan is puzzle drunk, I could see a mix of good and evil players, but I question whether we really want to let that dictate another kill. Like if you're inclined to, you can, but I think Alan is a safer bet just to like slow down the train of. I don't know. In my opinion, let's do this tomorrow. I can make reasonable worlds for killing Alan or Rolo.
A reminder: tomorrow is the final day. We will not get another chance to execute.
Also, I've been harlot seen as the chef.
All right, 4 votes
like,
is
I'm- at
required
worst, I'm
to
the
put
evil
Weedy on the
townsfolk.
block.
Yeah, but one of the outsiders is bound to be evil, right?
Taking the votes, starting.
Harlot
now.
should
Also,
vote.
it's
Boy,
kind of
but-
weird that there's a
Josh.
harlot that's still alive.
Josh isn't voting.
Can we get Amelia? Are you gonna vote or no?
The bounty hunter thing seems very
Drop
weird.
zone. Oh,
They're pushing so hard on this.
All right,
Sorry,
3 is not
um,
enough.
Oh, interesting.
I,
Okay, so we guess
sorry, just some math things. If Alan has silver and healthy bounty hunter information, then at worst, I think you would agree, Alan, we have the demon alive, right?
Yeah.
At worst, we have the demon alive. If you are drunk, then there's a chance that we still have 3 evil players alive. And therefore, if we go to final 3 without executing, I think one
Just
of,
straight
I
up
think
lose.
you or Rolo,
I
then
don't
we
think
could
that's.
straight up lose.
I think that is categorically. I don't think that that's true because Seb is confirming Charles, right? Seb and Charles are most likely on the same, potentially on the same team, unless Seb is Puzzle Master drunk or whatever. But if Seb and Charles are on the same team, right, then Seb is good, Charles is good, and I'm good. So then both me
Why are
and
you
Seb are good, and we're both still alive. So that's fine. I
No,
think that.
Why are you good?
I don't think that we have 3 evils still.
I would like
Then
to
how
nominate
is gonna-
Alan.
then how is Charles in
Amelia
Charles in your bounty ping?
nominates Alan.
I was day 2 bounty hunter ping.
Amelia,
if Seb's
please tell us
evil
why.
backing up evil.
I feel like we've covered it. It's going to be really challenging to have Alan tomorrow in final 3.
I'm confirming Alan is not the demon.
I am. If Justin is good,
Hang on,
right,
what?
then I am never the demon.
How?
Yeah, I
Puzzle Master.
Oh,
Puzzle Master
Yeah.
guess. That's why I'd prefer to go for Rolo today.
I don't think
honestly.
Justin is the puzzle master unless there is a godfather who either sank a kill or
We didn't execute you, Kate, though, right? We never executed an outsider?
Justin.
Oh, yeah, but that's not the
Fact
other.
that-
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I am an outsider.
The fact that
So,
Rolo
I
was
don't
so happy
believe
to throw
Justin.
himself under the bus as well makes me think that it's Alan.
Alan, did you have
No,
anything
just
else you wanted to add to this?
Yeah, I want to remind the dead that they should not waste their dead votes because either
Charles, don't
Justin
waste it.
either Justin is good, and I am categorically not the demon unless Rolo is puzzle drunk, or Justin is evil, and I'm the demon with him, and I successfully got Justin killed via Rolo, a different player, which is just crazy. There is
Or you're the
literally-
same thing.
there is
we need to.
only sorry, I just want to finish. There is literally no reason ever to vote for me on Final 5 unless you think that Justin is good, Rolo is good, and the puzzle drunk, right? That is the only world where I'm worth killing today.
Okay, 4
Or you're
votes
all evil.
is
Seb,
required.
can you vote instead of Charles?
Going to
You
be
know
spinning
Charles
it down starting now.
I'll go instead of you.
I can only assume
So
that
we
evil
both
players-
have to be evil, and he'd have to push on me as the bounty hunter
Yeah.
king.
I don't think there's a problem with that if you're a minion.
I think we go for Rolo.
No,
The evil team has
4
successfully
is enough.
Right, as evil team is running
Alan
on the
is
block,
on the block.
I was never the demon. I cannot be the demon. I don't
Yeah.
think I cannot express that enough unless
I'm,
you.
I'm happy to vote on
Rolo
someone
would
else.
nominate Rolo. Like,
Rolo nominates
Minions
Rolo.
so minion panic.
look, okay, yeah. Here's the thing. Unless specifically the evil team is Alan, Justin, and myself, right?
Fuck.
Like, I am in a buddy, whatchamacallit, a town crier, yes, or whatever. Like, if I was if I'm evil with Alan and Justin's good, then Alan's not the demon.
But then you're
the
a
only
minion.
world where it works is all 3 of us are evil, or specifically I'm Puzzle Master drunk.
No, I don't think that's the only world though.
What's the other worlds?
I don't think it's so out of the realm of possibility for a demon to push on their minion.
Oh, that's fine. But I know yeah. I don't
And from
think the
my
demon would
perspective-
out
From my
bounty hunt.
perspective, Justin being the puzzle master makes no sense unless there's a godfather, and we executed Justin, and there was no.
Godfather.
Well,
Oh
in
wait,
that
I'm
case, Justin's
seeing
evil and my
Alright.
information.
From
If
my
Al-
perspective, Justin has to be evil. Justin has to be lying about being the puzzle master.
Then my info is correct, and we shouldn't be executing me here.
Alright, we've
Or you're a
detracted
demon pushing on the
a little bit from trying to kill Rolo. There will be 4 votes to tie on Rolo, or 5 to execute instead Taking the vote, starting now.
Please
I
don't
agree
try
that
this.
it's more
Oh,
likely
Alright,
that.
alternate world. Alan's
Please
actually the
try
puzzle
this.
drunk. Seb and Charles are evil together.
You have to vote, Justin.
Amelia is.
Uh,
Amelia and Juan are
That
evil together
is
as well.
a
Oh,
tie.
that's-
I'm
there's a
doing
gold
that.
Yeah, I mean-
There's basically no world in my mind where Alan's the demon, so I'm always tying that. Now
Can
you
we
have
nominate
Amelia, one
Oh
is a real
wow,
demon
that's a
candidate, like
minion
Seb.
save.
Can we nominate
Rolo,
Amelia?
why not nominate anyone other than you there? Like, if you're
Rolo,
so certain that
Charles.
Alan's.
Because okay, from
Charles,
my
Rolo
perspective,
can't
if
be a
we kill
minion.
anyone that's not me and Alan, I know we have a final 3.
Seb,
Because-
anything to add?
I'll nominate Amelia.
Seb nominates Amelia. Please tell us why.
Just doing this because I don't want to waste an execution for us, and I've not really heard any of Amelia's info. But yeah, I think that lift was a bit too suspicious, actually.
So sus.
Weren't you one of the votes?
But I didn't realize Rolo would freaking tie. I thought Rolo was kind of like happy for letting it slide.
Then
Or
you're just
I
gonna.
was always going to be
kill
tying
someone.
there. I was nominating myself over Alan.
Hmm.
Either good or evil there, I'm tying.
So instead, we're gonna kill someone who's probably good.
Look, I want to kill Seb. I think
actually, I think Amelia, you
Weedy
should
was
counter
my number one,
nominate
and then
because
Seb, because Seb's backing up Charles, who's in the bounty hunter
Yeah.
info. But
All right,
The other
Amelia,
thing is
anything
why-
to add?
I don't even think I heard an accusation on me. There's like 3 sus people in town, and I am not one of them.
Can you share your info?
I've shared my info with people I trust, which is not going to be the whole town broadly. Why? Why is this not on me?
If there's nothing
Wait,
else
Amelia,
to
can we?
add,
Yeah, Amelia, can we out or no?
all right. 4 to tie, 5 to die. Spinning it down, starting now.
in a world where Rolo and Alan are good, the other thing is that perhaps the minion was Juan and Amelia is also an evil candidate. Because
I'm
it's gonna be
dead. I'm the killed minion
Amelia,
over.
Amelia is no.
Alright,
in
one
no
is not
vote.
enough. Omni closing in
I think
10.
that
There's also.
I
Can we
would like-
consider worlds
sorry.
where Alan is a leech host?
I think okay, so I think the 2 worlds I'm considering
7.
is I'm a leech host or I am just good, and we just have a very upset evil team that's all
5.
dead and very loud and very vocal.
Can anyone else
Still.
nominate? Please, we should kill someone today.
I nominated myself.
3.
I
think
can't
you
I've
nominate.
already nominated
You,
you.
you have to nominate Seb.
Can I
Weedy-
nominate
Weedy can
Weedy?
nominate,
You need
right?
to nominate Seb.
Yeah, Weedy's
You
been
don't.
nominated. Only nomination
Nominate
is
Seb.
Seb.
I've nominated, haven't I? Keith, have I nominated?
Uh,
Let me confirm.
no.
I
you've
thought I
not
nominated
nominated.
Alan.
Amelia nominated Alan. Alan nominated Weedy. Rolo nominated Rolo. And Seb nominated Amelia. Which leaves
Josh
only
or-
Weedy to nominate.
Josh,
Yeah.
Not including
Josh,
travelers.
or May, can you
Yeah, the
Who can I
travelers
nominate?
nominate as well.
And May can nominate.
The possible nominees are not Weedy, Alan, Rolo, or Amelia. So that is Seb or the travelers.
Am I
Oh,
allowed to
Travellers are
nominate?
Yes,
Exile.
you're a traveller.
Should I nominate
Oh.
Seb?
Our nominees.
I
So,
think
Oh, yeah,
you
that's-
have
you
to
don't
nominate
want to
Seb.
nominate Seb, Weedy.
Sorry?
Sorry.
Do you have a reason you especially don't want to nominate Seb?
Not really. Like, I don't know. I feel like. Honestly, I've kind of just zoned out for today. There's been
I'm
a lot
gonna
of
nominate
overtalking,
Justin.
so- I'll nominate Seb. Like, that's fine. Oh, sorry,
Uh,
Josh nominated Justin.
Yeah,
we get
Josh,
Josh
could you
to-
repeat that for me?
I nominate Justin.
Justin. Okay. Josh nominates Justin. Please elaborate.
I have a chance to nominate Justin, so of course I'm going to take it. Also, Fringe Zombie World, so why not?
Okay. Justin, anything to add? Taking that as a no.
I
4
think it
to
can be
tie.
simple. We had
5
multiple
to die.
deaths at night
It's not
after
possible. I
execution.
don't.
There's been
We've
no
had no
nomination on
surviving.
Seb. There's been no
When have we had
nomination on Seb.
multiple?
Yeah, that still hasn't been a nomination on Seb.
Why can't we get a nomination on Seb from a traveller or a Weedy? I don't understand.
2 isn't
Do we
enough.
trust these travelers as well? I'm
I'll
like,
nominate Seb.
should I, but
Weedy nominates Seb.
I literally have no offense. I've zoned out for the rest of today.
Huge. Seb? care to help us out?
I've got no defense. I'm happy to clear up this world. I'm just, I'm very suspicious of these bounty hunter pings since my confirmed person is in them and I'm not, and they're already up to their fourth person. So that's why I think it's just drunk or evil. But I'll vote for myself anyway.
Okay. 4 to tie, 5 to die. Spinning it down,
If Alan,
starting
Witty,
it.
and Roller are evil together,
Is Seb realistically a demon candidate here?
No, but he could be the leech host.
He-
Seb could be the leech host here.
Yeah,
Okay,
got like
well,
1 in 20 or whatever it is on me.
All right, Seb is now marked for execution. May, would you like to nominate?
No, just now I raised my hand because I thought I'm going to nominate Seb, that's all.
All
But
right,
Vidi
very
has
good.
already done it.
Seb has been executed. Everybody please go to sleep. What a game. One of the games of all time. So now the king is going to finally receive some information, but also the harlot is going to get an opportunity to act. Hello.
Well, fuck, I was gonna pick Seb. Who's even alive that I can pick?
You may select Alan, May, yourself, Weedy, Rollo, or Amelia.
I'll pick. Wait, have I picked Alan? I haven't picked Alan, have I? I'll pick Alan.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
And there's a minion or two jumping on the bounty hunter.
Hello.
Hi, what's the ping?
There's no new ping because you didn't kill
Oh.
the other one. However, you have been selected by a harlot. Would you like to be seen by a harlot?
Yes?
How many are alive?
Oh, how many are alive?
5?
Five?
6?
I think
6 with 2
okay.
travelers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not including demon deaths?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Good luck.
He chose.
It's the least confident I've ever been about something written in front of me. Hello.
Hello.
You learn that Alan is the bounty hunter.
Okay.
You don't.
I don't know how full that's going to be. Can I kill someone? If I kill the harlot and the bounty hunter, and the demon kills the deviant, we go to a final day. That's Weedy, Rollo, and Amelia. Amelia learns Yagababble. Does that work? I think that's fine. Because otherwise, yeah, it doesn't actually change. It doesn't actually change anything. And it might tell people that the Yagababble said the phrase multiple times, which might be a mislead. And we did have Rollo talking quite a bit. Alright, it's time. It's time for the king to receive their one piece of information. Hello.
Good lord. Hello.
You learn Yagababble.
I hate this.
You're welcome,
Oh,
first of all.
There's no way. I'm the leech host.
Good luck.
Okay, there's been a lot of talking. That
There's
checks
been
out.
a lot of talking.
We're saying
Okay, is Alan or is Rollo a better final frame? I don't really get much choice. I only get to kill the 2 travelers if the harlot doth in fact activate. And then they have to sell the world where Rollo is the Yagababble. Will that be too difficult? I think I'm just... or do I kill Rollo here? This is really tough. I think I kill Rollo here. And the harlot lives is the more fair choice for the evil team. But then how does the deviant die? Great question. They do not. Fuck. No, I just have to stick. I have to stick with my gun. I have to stick with the original plan. Unfortunately, it means that the Wizard Wish does nothing, which kind of sucks. But if the Wizard Wish activates now, it ends the game in a win for the evil team. Whereas I think setting it up to frame Amelia to believe as much as possible that she is the leech host is kind of funny. We just have to send it. This game's been really mixed. I'm really worried people are having a shit time. So we'll see. It's definitely been complicated. That's for sure.
Alan could possibly be the leech
Good
host. Because
morning,
even then, if that's the
everybody.
case, we still need to execute Alan. Yeah.
You awake to discover May has died. Josh has died.
How can a traveler die?
And Alan has died. Welcome to the final day.
What happened?
There will be no
Yeah,
private
I would
conversations
like-
today.
yeah.
Nominations and executions are open.
Okay, well, my statement just became entirely redundant.
Not necessarily.
So that's cool. I'm the
You're,
king.
you're kinging
I
with
learned
a
there's a
Yag.
Yagababble.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
I'm sold. The
Yep.
the bounty hunter info's been good the whole time. It's just Weedy.
I think.
Yep.
So then
Weedy
the
said-
second.
He said he zoned out several times. Oops, did I say it again?
Oh, he did
Yeah,
say that.
would
Like,
be, that would be my guess. Zoned out.
I zoned out because I was looking at.
no.
He zoned out. He zoned out
Okay.
twice, which would be
No.
3 times, which would be your kills.
Wait,
Yeah.
they saying it all before yesterday?
Although
I
to be
literally
fair,
didn't say it before that because I was quite engaged before that, and then there was lots of over talking.
I don't think I
I
heard him
couldn't
say
make
it.
sense of my math numbers, and then I got pressured into nominating Seb, who I don't think was a demon candidate. So that's been the story for my last day.
Could have been a leech.
The deaths are easily explainable because Josh is a harlot, and then I don't know why the demon kills May there. Too funny.
Oh, wait,
it's
yeah,
a
Yag.
Did you
So
confirm someone yesterday?
Wait,
No, I think the harlot.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
asking
You
Josh.
there?
Did Josh Harlot visit anyone last night?
Oh yeah.
Are they alive?
You visited Alan, right? Or
I'm not going to publicly out anything
final.
without anyone's consent.
Yeah, Josh visited us.
Are we round robining yet?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, I can
round-
facilitate a round robin. Josh, would you like to go first?
No, I'm good, thanks.
In that case, Seb, you're up next.
All right. Washerwoman who saw Charles as a town cry.
All right, May.
I had claim deviant.
All right, Ryan.
Gossip.
Alan.
Alan's a bounty hunter. His last ping who's still alive is Weedy.
Charles.
Town Crier, day one. I got a yes. I noted down Jew and Rollo Seb as nominators.
Kate.
Recluse.
Rick.
Amnesiac. The info I got night one was Juan and Rolo. I guessed neighbors are evil cold. Then on night two, I guess same alignment got warmer.
All right, Justin.
Puzzle Monster.
Amelia.
King, I learnt Yag last night. I'm also harlot confirmed, and very weirdly, Kate saw me day one, conversation one. She comes up to me, she goes, "I'm the recluse, you're the king."
Juan.
hi. She's confirmed
That's
the
a
third way
weird
actually.
interaction.
She's choir boy confirmed because I exist. So unless I'm puzzle drunk, I believe Amelia.
Rollo.
Sorry, I'm losing my
It's
mind.
good,
because
it's
Recluse
good.
seeing the king.
It made me laugh a lot.
Look, big if true, huge if true. Yeah, I'm the chef with a 2.
Weedy.
Math 1-1 and then zeros. Weirdly, like Amelia or Kate seeing Amelia works with my math numbers because that would tick up a math. So
What about Alan's bad bounty hunter pings?
I'm in worlds where Alan and Roller are on the same team, right? Like,
So Alan's pings are good?
no, as in like Alan's evil, I
Oh,
guess. Like, I don't really know, to be honest. But if what Amelia said is true, then that would tick up my math number, which makes sense. And then I could get a 1 potentially on Charles's Town Crier on night 2, which makes sense. So that's a viable world. I don't know. I haven't really tracked what Rollo said, so I don't really know if Rollo's a Yagababble or not. But
You didn't get info yesterday, Emilio? Wasn't half the town dead?
I got Yag last night.
Before. The night before, I mean.
We had 3 deaths last night.
Is the
No.
Travelers were all alive?
Travelers count, which really is mean for the king.
And
I
finally,
think it's
Josh.
mean for the king to give
Should have exiled them.
Yag on 3 deaths.
I mean, what's he gonna do?
Yeah,
like,
no, it would have been
tell
game.
you who to nominate, like.
Yeah.
So if that info is right, I mean, what's the Yag phrase, and has it been used repeatedly?
Well, there was a colossal amount of chatter yesterday. I'm pretty sure Weedy said I zoned out 3 times, so that is definitely a candidate.
Yeah.
I don't
But
really know. Is it a candidate?
I couldn't tell you what Rollo
It's
said or how many.
possible Weedy, Rollo, and Alan are evil together.
I think I'm the last
Rollo
good
could be
player.
the
I think
Yag with bounty hunter something related, and Weedy, they colluded with Weedy to say I zoned out 3 times to make it look like he's the Yag.
So
But
Alan's
then I can't explain the town crier, yes, on Rollo. I don't know.
Alan's got Weedy in his pings.
So, oh yeah.
We just for your benefit, Justin.
Yeah,
we
but you
have
can
a
throw
bounty
minions
hunt-
under the bus.
Yeah, there's a evil townsfolk, so that's potentially what's causing this misinformation.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, evil townsfolk, if you assume Alan is actually townsfolk and not evil player, character.
Assume from my perspective, assuming Alan is good and his 4 bounty hunter pings are all truthful, what does that paint? There are some problems in it in that.
Fuck. God damn it.
Because Seb wasn't Puka poisoned. There's no protection, so he couldn't have been poisoned and then come out of poisoned. He's not a leech host. There's no way for the demon to move. If Seb's
really
Puzzle
good
Master drunk, then Justin can't be a valid bounty hunter ping. So Zeb can't have been Puzzle Master drunk, and he's not in the bounty hunter pings, so he's not evil, right? There's only 4 evils in total, right? There's only with a bounty hunter. So and there's
What
no
if
Phalanx.
Amelia's the leech?
Amelia can't be the
I'm
leech.
confirmed in 3 unique ways, and the fact that Rollo didn't push on Weedy despite being confirmed by 3 characters, and Weedy pushing on me instead of Rollo just confirms in my brain to me that I'm the last.
Well, I'm not pushing. I'm just trying to
Weedy
as well.
What are the confirmations, Amelia? What are the 3 confirmations?
So I was seen by the recluse as the king.
Oh,
Juan the choir boy exists, which
Yeah.
necessitates that there is a king. And
the harlot.
although Josh hasn't said it, I did accept the harlot request.
Is that correct, Josh? Are you going to back that up?
Yes, I did Harlot, Amelia, the other king.
What thought did you have, Rollo?
No, yeah, Ryan's point that if Charles is the evil town crier, the Watchwoman info works. Everything's solved.
It does.
It's
But
great.
I'm still
It's
more
sweetie.
suspicious of
Easy,
you because of that rule then.
Game easy.
I kind of I think I full believe Amelia because I also think Weedy and Rollo have been very loud together since day one.
It's
How
definitely
have I been loud? I literally said nothing yesterday.
Weedy zoned out.
I
He's
don't want to
a
make this
tactic.
decision. I don't want to make this decision
I'm doing this
on
for
the
you,
game.
Amelia. I'm nominating Weedy.
All right.
So you can nominate me
Rollo
if you want.
has nominated Weedy. Rollo, please tell us why. When you are ready.
Time. Right on schedule. That's good. The comedic timing. You should be the deviant. Roller.
Oh my god.
All
You're
right,
the
Rollo,
best deviant.
please
The
tell
real
us why.
deviant.
Okay,
Hole.
then there must just be some bug about nominating. Whatever. Yeah, look. I was on the I'm gonna trust for Alan in the first round, and every bounty hunter ping works. It's perfect. It's a neat little package. I see no flaws. I've been seen by the harlot. The king's been seen by the harlot. We've got a choir boy. There's a very niche world where Amelia killed her minion to back herself up. But no, it's just Weedy.
All right,
Yeah,
Weedy, anything
that's
to
what
add?
I strongly disagree with this. I think it's more. I think Amelia is more likely good than Rolo. I'll remind everyone that Rolo tied the vote on Alan yesterday. It's reasonable to think that Josh is a good harlot, picked Alan, who is evil, and they both died. I think it's more likely Rolo.
This is a pertinent question I can no longer raise properly.
Sure.
Pertinent reminder for everyone. Yep, that we need 5 on anyone, so evil cannot tie. Just so we're all
Oh
clear.
fuck! Yeah, we do need 5.
All right.
Okay. Well,
2
if we've only got
votes
4,
I think
is
we're good.
required. Going to be
if this
spinning
is
it down
correct,
starting now.
Rolo's going to drop. So we need one more townsfolk to put their hand up.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I'm gonna drop. People, please raise your bloody hands to help me get the demon on the block.
I can't. I'm dead voted.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. We got 5. That's enough, right?
Amelia, your
5
tunnel is crazy.
is plenty.
Rolo is
Weedy
just good
is on the
for
block.
specifically with the evil team.
No, as long as. Oh wait, my world, Justin's evil. Ryan's evil. Didn't vote. Seb, please don't vote. And Josh,
Yeah.
please don't vote. And then we're fine.
Yeah, we can't win here, I think. Can we?
I'd rather. I mean, I prefer Amelia nominate Rolo than me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What is the good team?
been
Because if
evil.
I nominate evil
Oh,
can
is that
tie,
when-
so
Sorry, I was gonna say we have 7. From my perspective, if Weedy isn't the demon, then Rolo has to be the demon. In which case, the harlot is lying. There's only 7 votes total. 2 of them would be evil votes. Therefore, at best, could tie. Therefore, I do not think that there is a point in nominating anyone else.
Amelia and Rolo voted for Meaty as well, so.
This is just game over, regardless of whether Weedy's the demon or not.
I agree with Ryan's math that there are 7 votes, and I'm pretty sure 2 of them are evil.
Yep. Regardless
so
of
if I
Don't
nom,
nom.
yeah.
Don't nom.
Justin
Okay.
or Rolo and Josh, so it doesn't
Alright.
matter.
Weedy, would you like to nominate?
No, if the math doesn't work out, that's fine.
Alright, I'm closing in 10 just in case there's any changed minds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weedy has been executed. And the game has ended, and we go to a grimoire reveal. So, this was possibly the hardest game to balance that I have ever run. I made some choices that I think were good choices, and I was put in some positions where I don't think there was any good choices to make, and I wanted to do some kooky, funny things, and I think they happened. But let's run through what happened. Let's start with Justin the Puzzle Master, who, as you may suspect, guessed incorrectly. But on the night before Justin guessed, I correctly predicted that Justin would make a guess and also would guess incorrectly based on Alan the Bounty Hunter, who was puzzle drunk, being in a role swap with Rolo the Chef. The Chef with a very big number, the Chef 2. The kooky funny thing that I wanted to do was have Kate the Recluse see Amelia the King instead of the demon. As you may suspect, it's a Yagababble game, and the Yagababble can't choose to kill the king anyway. But this is a cool little way to make the Recluse a character that does something rather than a character that just is eager to die. And you may have guessed the way to get these 2 outsiders in play was because Charles the Godfather was in play. Now, Charles the Godfather next to the Recluse was not, in fact, one of the chef pairs, and we'll get into that in a moment. Ryan was the first player seen by the Bounty Hunter, which I thought was a fair choice. followed by Charles, which I thought was a fair choice because the good team wasn't specifically winning at all. And then when I showed Justin the Puzzle Master, I thought that that would be a good frame, and it would force the Puzzle Master guess, and set up a frame for the evil team to jump on. And it did in fact generate a lot of heat between Alan and Rollo, but it also helped build a level of confirmation. It was at this time that I thought people were very convinced that Alan was in fact the one that was puzzle drunk, and so I showed Weedy, who survived until the final day, but we'll get back to that. We also had Juan the choir boy, which I think was perhaps a mistake. I think if I'm confirming the king with the recluse, that I should have had a different character, but realistically there was no impact in the game, and Amelia was already confirmed good. Amelia doing anything other than being a washerwoman confirmed player and actually receiving information meant that she had to survive until the final day, which was a little awkward, and it meant that the final day was a little bit rough. Then let's talk about Rick. So Rick the Amni had the ability, you start knowing 2 players that are townsfolk. I had a hunch that the meta in the group is that solving for the Amni ability doesn't happen very often, and I thought I would give something that would help you, I don't know, ruminate about it for a long time. But also because you weren't receiving any additional information, I thought it was fine to kill you early with a Yagababble, and was happy for you to make additional guesses after you died, but you really only made 1 extra one. Okay, next we had May, the good deviant, and Josh, the evil harlot, who actually helped the good team way more than the evil team, unfortunately. The harlot picks were the chef, who I had set up as kind of an evil team frame with Alan, Jew and the choir boy, who I didn't think it was appropriate to kill at that moment, that early in the game, which was the first activation of the harlot, and then the king, who I did actually want to see information. And then only on the final day did I let them kill Alan, because I had a hunch that Alan was not going to be a good enough frame for the evil team, and I wanted to get to the final day without a sleep on 4 potentially being a thing that we have to run through and worry about to try and save a little bit of time, because at exactly this moment we're at 1 hour 57 minutes, which unfortunately means, and here's where you start to see where I've kind of fucked up and things fall apart. Charles the Godfather never got to activate and kill a player from an outsider being executed, so perhaps the Puzzle Master should have gone before the Godfather. But also Seb was the wizard, and Seb's wizard wish was players that nominate the Travelers for Exile die, and that just never happened. And so the wizard didn't do anything either, and so that was kind of rough. I was hoping that this would pop off so that I could have a death during the day and people potentially clue on to the fact that it might be a Yag when it's in fact the wizard instead. And then finally, Weedy was the Yagababble with the phrase, "Let's do this tomorrow," that nobody picked up on. Weedy just happened to say, "I zoned out more than 1 time," and people jumped on that, which is also really unfortunate. But that was tea spilled. It didn't fully go according to plan. I think it did end up being a little bit more good-favored than it rightfully should have been. But
Seb, is this your script?
Yeah, it is.
Seb's script.
Dude, I actually really, really love this script.
You raced it.
Thank you.
The reason why it's finalist.
I never learnt that Amelia was the king.
yeah, that was intentional. The recluse took it instead,
I did.
but also the Yag can't intentionally kill the king either.
Wait, that's
So I was
literally
like, it's
why
not a
I
big
didn't
deal.
tell you.
The
That's why
harlot
I
should
told
have
you.
told
The
you.
demon.
Because I thought he already knew.
knows
Why would
you
I
are-
tell the demon who the king is?
Josh, you're helping the good team. Thank you.
All I did was
Whose
confirm
team were you?
Amelia, who was already confirmed. I don't think I helped anyone.
Like,
I didn't-
literally, the drawback of the king is that the demon knows you are the king.
Yeah.
Instead, you gave confirmation
The
of the king
recluse.
to another player.
Yeah,
Quasi good
Um,
hearts. Quasi better.
Like,
which
and
was
then you took the king alive.
I did.
Like,
Yeah.
We should
and
have killed
then
the king. I think that's
our minions did nothing because the
Yes.
Godfather was already dead and the Wizard Wish did nothing.
Yes,
hug it
the
out.
Wizard
That
Wish
was a-
doing
that was a
nothing
tough game.
was unfortunate and not really my fault. The king and godfather is the godfather is adding the recluse, and then the trade up is that the recluse learns the king instead. But the godfather was just too early a ping with the bounty hunter, I think, was the mistake.
Like, I get doing goofy stuff, but like when it then affects my ability to like actually try and survive in the game,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, like I said, I got
Yeah.
stuck having to make some really shitty decisions. Like, either the king did absolutely nothing and was just a wash confirmed player, or I just give them the most obvious unhelpful information on the final day,
Hey,
and then I have to
Josh,
make a pick
can I
between you
ask-
and Rolo.
but it wasn't obvious information either. Like,
When there was 3 kills, like I was so excited to say it, and I spent half the night being like, "Oh my goodness, this is revolutionary," and then there was 3 kills, and I was like, "Oh, this is not revolutionary."
Yeah.
surely the
But
trade-off
totally
is you just
agree,
show
it was-
king. Like,
Possibly. The other option I had was I kill Rollo and I keep the Travelers alive, in which case the Wizard still doesn't activate, and I don't think Alan is a good enough frame. Or I kill a Traveler and it's confirmed Yagababble anyway. Or I kill Amelia, she never receives any information, it doesn't help anything. And then it's Alan and Rollo alive who trust each other on final day, and Weedy who never survives getting through a nomination.
that's better than a confirmed player, right? Because then I can easily press that they're both on the same team. I'm the only alive good, and I push back against them and say which one of them is.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Like,
I ended up
Yeah.
in scenarios where there just wasn't any good choices, and the evil team that I thought was doing really well in the beginning kept sliding further and further away, and I didn't have any good choices to make. Because I genuinely thought the scenario where it's Alan and Rollo, who literally trusted each other from minute 0, never let you get off the vote without too many votes on you. The other thing
And
is
I
that
kinda
there was
knew
no
that
evil
bounty
player
hunter trusted
created
them.
by the Puzzle Drunk Bounty Hunter, which I thought was at the
Oh,
time a
interesting.
fair and balanced choice to make. And obviously the evil team did need that also. A thing that
Yeah.
2 hours ago I could not have predicted when I thought that this was a very evil focused
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a moment that I somehow missed a night ping.
That
and
you
that
were
was
the evil gossip.
gossip. Like, wait, what is happening?
That's really
Sorry,
funny.
Alan / Vivian.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for everyone to finish chatting about the game before I chat.